Hi, I'm Steve, and in this video we're going to look at the Visual Studio 2017 integration for unit testing in Python. One of the most important things that you can do with a large project is include both unit tests and integration tests to make sure that your code is running well. Integration tests can vary wildly in how they look, but unit tests tend to follow a pattern that we can expand into the IDE to give you more useful tools. Let's have a look.
Here I have two projects. One is a library for determining the location of the planets at any arbitrary time and date, and the other is tests for this library. What I want to do now is look at the test classes. You'll see that I'm simply using the standard unit test module and its test case class, and I'm not having to do anything special to make this work. I can write my tests as I normally would for any Python project, but now in Visual Studio, when I open Tests, Windows, Test Explorer, you'll see that we've gone through all of your files and collected the list of tests that you've written. By bringing this list up to the front, we let you easily get an overview of the tests that you have, and you can click Run All to see what the current results are and how reliable your code is right now. When a test fails, we show you the output that came from the test and the call stack that led to it. This lets you jump to the location where the test failed and use the output to determine how to fix it. You can then choose to simply rerun all the failed tests, and that will quickly tell you that you've created the right fix. Since you may not always be able to diagnose exactly why a test failed simply by looking at the output, you can also set a breakpoint in your test or anywhere else in your code, and then right-click and select Debug Selected Tests. We'll go and start that test under the debugger, so when you reach that breakpoint you'll get interrupted, and you can debug just as you normally would in your code. You can step through to inspect why your code is not working the way you expect.
Testing is a very important part of producing correct code, and Visual Studio 2017 brings your Python unit tests to the forefront for you. Check out docs.microsoft.com/visualstudio/python for more information about how Visual Studio 2017 makes you a more efficient Python developer.